Welcome, this is Passenger by Lisa Hannigan, arranged for the guitar, and this song consists of only 2 sections, with some small variations. And the first begins with the G, and here I'm not playing all the strings, so I simplify the G chord somewhat by not fretting these 2 notes, so just the second finger. And the right hand is positioned like this, so the thumb moves between notes, in this case the G and the D, and these 2 fingers stay on the B and G string respectively. And it goes like this. But not for so many bars, but just to get your ears accustomed to the sound. So it's low G, the G, the D, and the B. And that B lasts a bit longer than the second one. And then back to the G, D, and G. And then we move on to the C. So the right hand does exactly the same thing, except you now start off on the A, so you jump between the A and D strings over a normal C chord. And you move between those 2 chords for a good part of the beginning of the song. But then the band joins in, and now instead of going back and forth, we start off on the G, and then the C, the G with the B in the bass. So instead of only hitting that, we are now only hitting the B note on the A string. And then the A minor. And that's it for section 1, except for the variation, which is the chorus. And now we have sort of a melody going on top of it. Well, a very simple one, just 2 notes. And the melody is the G and the E. Like that. So you start off just like you did before, but instead of going to the B string, you're now hitting the high G on the E string. And for the last note of that bar, the last 8th note, you hit the A. So and then the C, and here you're only hitting 1 note on the high E string. Yeah. And the same thing goes for the G with the B in the bass. Oh, sorry. And then the A minor. And now on to section 2, which I suppose suppose you could call a chorus, which means the previous chorus should be a bridge, but yeah, I'm not too fond of those terms. But anyway, we start off on the D. So here you do have to switch strings with those two fingers. So they are instead glued to the E and the B strings. And then the thumb jumps between the D and the G strings. Sorry. And then the C. And here you can choose to keep your fingers where they are. Well, the fingers on this hand at least. And hit those two strings instead. And then the G. So and so on. Just repeat that. And the tiny little variation on the second section is just to let the G ring. And that occurs on the line, "I buried you in a day of snowing," if my notes are to be trusted. So just hit that, and maybe just hit the low G sometime, and then that one, which is just hitting the low G, the D, and then the A on the G string, which would be a I guess a G5 add 9. And that's it. Just refer back to those sections and there shall be no surprises in the rest of the song. So have fun. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. If you are so inclined to hit that like button, you are more than welcome to do so. And other than that, take care. See you.